Hello and welcome to the MKIII, and this one will be a relatively short video, but I'm talking short in terms of like the way I do things. And so this is the Mark III night vision project. I started this back in the summer. And basically what I did is I decided to go with M42 lens mount so I can attach standard M42 lenses. In this case, a Solga Teleauto f2.8 135mm, which gives me the versatility of basically having whatever millimeter focal length I want. And gives me the versatility of basically some really excellent optics. Because let's face it, you know, photography optics are the best, you know. I hobby in photography. I have a decent collection of M42 lenses floating around. I usually attach to my Fuji. So I designed and 3D printed this basically night vision tube container. At the bottom of the high voltage tube comes out here, and then I basically am using an elastic band which is clamped in by the tube holder to hold the negative electrode on the front. So that's all working brilliantly. But unfortunately, I can't upload the files to this because I don't have the files anymore, because the hard drive they were on decided to crash and die. It literally had a head crash. I took it apart and like one of the little magnetic heads was basically obliterated. Maybe I can find someone to send it to who can repair that disc, and maybe we can get those files back. I don't know. I've been looking into that. If any of you have got good like actual physical people who can like take apart and remove the platters and put them in another hard drive, yes please, because I do not have the equipment or clean room. Where the hell am I going to get a clean room around here? Yeah. So what I did was because I was in the process of designing a custom box down here, but that's gone down the toilet. So I downloaded some standard ones off the interwebs project boxes and printed those. And so I've glued two together, which are different sizes. That works brilliantly. Coincidentally, I'm thinking we've got a battery holder as well, because I'm going to use 18650 batteries for this, because it's 12 volt. And so I've mounted the IR illuminator in the smaller box on this side, and we've got ion light off on. It's currently on, but it's not fully wired up yet. I'm going to have it trigger operated. And so that's the night vision Mark III case is coming along. It's looking pretty, well, it's looking pretty like it was built by Simon at this point. Now, a nice little tip for those of you who do this kind of stuff and have access to a 3D printer, whether it's one you brought or whatnot, salvage these little brass threaded screw inserts from old laptops and stuff. Because I've melted a load of these in and it allows me to screw them in. I just need to find a better way of actually aligning them inside, because my alignment methods are something to be desired at the moment, but one step at a time. But they melt in really solidly and actually hold pretty solid in the plastic once it cools down and reclamps it back in place. You could do the same thing for these top bits. You don't have to use these god-awful self-threading flathead screws, but I've got an absolute surplus of these things, so I'm just going to use these things. And you know, it's not like it's plus of all, these electronics are Russian, so using flatheads seems, well, kind of appropriate, because most Russian Soviet era tech has an absolute boner for flathead screws. It's like in Western military tech, they have a boner for hex key screws. And so the actual high voltage inverter is in the larger box, and it wires through and looks awesome. The IR illuminator is on the front, will be controlled by that switch. The whole system will be controlled by another switch on the handle, which I was originally going to go with the handle at the bottom, so you'd hold it like that. You could do it either left or right-handed, depending on which you are. But now I'm thinking more go for this. Have the battery pack in the handle, which I might have to design a custom battery pack. And then you can view this either through your left or right eye, because no matter what, that does not get in the way of your nose. Because that's an important thing. I am a dominant left eye individual, and it annoys me how so many cameras are built for dominant right eye and put buttons in places where your nose just smacks into and hits, and you activate quick menus, and, you know, getting the camera just sit comfortably on your face is really difficult when you're left eye dominant. Every camera manufacturer is guilty of this as well. So yeah, I'm thinking have it held like this, maybe have a button on this end and then go from there. So that's my current thoughts. We've got the threaded inserts actually melted into both the tube housing and this. You just have to be very careful drilling into this when you've got a tube in it, but I haven't damaged it because I've actually powered up and tested it. But yeah, save your threaded inserts for your 3D printed projects, because then you've got a way of actually screwing stuff in. Because I've got loads of screws, but I've got bugger all bolts, and yeah. I need to fix that with salvaging the these. But yeah, that's pretty much all for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. I'll put this up on the Night Vision Builders Facebook group. The last few Night Vision videos have done really well, which is fantastic, because we got both Mark II and Mark I. Mark I is up there. Mark II is in my bedroom because he's just brilliant. And Mark III will have the added versatility of M42 lenses. Unfortunately, Mark III is a Gen 1 tube, but, you know, this is all, you know, prototyping designs, basically, that I can potentially use, although the prototype files have been lost. Seagate, I hate you. Thanks for watching.